So I want to just get this adjuster. I think this height's about good. I just want to try to get the basic opening good. What was the big thing I want to do? I want to be careful with my farm transitions. I wanted to be a little bit more careful about spending my wood in early feudal, in early feudal. Did you watch Hera's instructional video for you and Grubby of how to play Burgundians? No. I mean, yes, I watched it, but like instructional, that's whoa. That's a little bit bold to describe that as an instructional thing for me, because this is like watching a Cirque du Soleil dancer give an instructional video on how to do backflips, and I'm like, I'm 250 pounds. That doesn't help me with anything, you know? Like, dude, what up? Like, Hera is so much better than I am. It's hard to even describe it. And trying to do the things that Hera does. This table is too low. Let's elevate it just a smidge. Alright. Is this food? Oh, already got killed. I know I'm going for 8 here. It's because I have this guy coming in. Probably shouldn't have done that because of how difficult it is to... Shit. Alright. Sorry, learning new buttons. Learning new buttons. Basic misclicking happening, and that's okay. Oops. So I kind of messed this up, and that's okay. This, please. No! Control 3 Q. What the fuck is going on with this rally point? I know I'm botching this very hard, but I don't know. The first game of the day, I feel like I always need this to happen for me. So I also have not gotten all my shit researched, or all my sheep found. I think I've found 6 sheep so far. Where's the other boar? Wasn't it over here somewhere? Oh, there it is. Ah, and you'll see I'm immediately missing the timing on this second guy. That's, like, so interesting, the way that, like, just slightly amending the sequence of the build completely cooks me. Small deviation, because I went with 8, because, again, this is just a thing that I've seen players do, and I've been kind of following my 7 on food plan. Welcome back, guys. Let's go scout. 1920. Okay, there it is. Okay. Oh, and I didn't build a mill this game. Huh. Never mess with a man and his meal. Well, that's very painful. Alright. Didn't see anything there. Okay, so this is the main area that I need to be protective of. There's that. And it's so interesting, those very small adjustments threw me off so much. Let's do this. Oh, I lost it? Okay, that's fine. I'm more interested in being a little bit more cognizant of what's happening with my overall economy. So I'm going to build this here. Oh yeah, I don't have anything on Control 1 anymore. He is going men at arms. So I need to not panic. Aha, of course. I was like, look, I've covered all my bases. How did you get locked on the outside? Oops. Let's go back to work, guys. So, I have too many on this. That's okay. As long as I'm continuing to make guys, I'm pleased with myself. I wish this were better, and I wish that I had protected this area a little better, but, you know, that's alright. See, I have 12 on wood, and a little bit of an issue is that I have, in fact... Oh, I see. Here's where the guys are. Nice. What? How'd that break down? Oh, did I? Huh. Oh, I thought I did this correctly. It's okay. I mean, honestly, not horrific, but not ideal. And I think I need to do some basic walls here so that I can delete them and still be okay again at the end. Let's do this. This is too much food. Friendly lion. I knew it was a friendly lion. Let's do this. Very greedy wall, but, you know. I think this bodes well for villain here. Oops. I look forward to deleting this house later. Okay. You know what? Very good. Oh, this guy then. Oops. Why not? Oh, I see. Fight the lion! I did get the upgrade. I'm awesome. Oh, look, he wants to trade. He's building a market right in front of me. I kind of forgot to just do anything about this side, but that's fine. I'm gonna just go Elite Skirm. Or not Elite Skirm. I'm gonna go Horses, is what I mean to say. Let's do this in a second here. Hello, I'm still here. Can I just work this angle here? So I genuinely think Villain is swinging around, huh? Cavalry Archer. I see. Okay. So here's my basic statement of my game plan. My intention. My basic game plan is to just focus heavily on knights. Alright, you guys are the worst. You're all fired. Dude, I don't care. I'll just leave these things here. $150. You know, in the meantime, I may as well just scout this out. I did get this, right? You know what? I relinquish you from your duties. And, you know, in a weird way, the main thing that I actually care about... Oops, I don't want to be seen there. The main thing that I actually care about is just that my economy is balancing in the way that I expect. I thought I clicked that, for instance. But, yeah, that's totally fine. Alright, I mean, I'll wait. I think I have all the upgrades that I want to have. 1, 2, 3. Really? Oh. You know, I mentally said to myself, I need to build more houses. And then I just literally didn't. And I'm surprised to find that not doing anything is causing my own problems. Like, that's crazy to me. Like, that's never been the case at any point in life, huh? Oh, that's good. That's when we get our upgrades. These guys are primed and ready. I'm a little scared to leave my base, and therefore I'm a little scared that Villain is getting more relics. Big fuel. My god, I have the reaction times of someone that's actually looking at the minimap. What is this fucking conversion rate? I see. Excellent. Oh, these guys are dying. I see. Oh, those die really quickly. Cavalry archer. Oh. You know. So, oh, I'm hitting the wrong button here. Oops. Trying to make these guys. Interesting. Oh, I see. Instead of letting your houses just infinitely fall, you can rebuild them. This is a lesson I learned from Hera. Centurion. You can always keep building houses. He's already gotten them. This. Not really use this unit much. You should be. Nice. Good thing I built these battering rams deliberately, huh? First, you don't succeed. Never stop building the same unit again and again and again and again. Oh shit, we're losing these, aren't we? Alright. Damn, I tried to make my funny joke, and it did not work. Whoopsie daisies. It appears I've miscalculated. I think that fight, I was very overeager. And I was like, I definitely have got it. And I think that was very wrong in that regard. Uh-oh. Yeah, I think that's the anti-play of the game. It's alright. Never give up, never get surrendered. Oh, of course. Hell yeah, relic. So let's reorganize, because it's very easy to get disorganized when you are... There's a whole bunch of things going on. Where's my monk? So where are the 24? Let's send them all here. So now that I've done that, do I see any idle? No, great. So, a wise Hera once told me that if I'm ever having issues with this, I should just consider... Okay, so let's do conscription in a second here. Okay. I will get this now. May as well. That's so crazy. That's exactly what I wanted. I never thought you would see what I wanted too. What am I making it here for? I should be way fucking far ahead. Why not? And now that they're all together... Oh, I see. I did pull every single person off that. I thought I left one. Where is my barracks? Oh. I'm really pleased. I think I actually understood what on earth was happening in this game. Yeah! Dude, I actually, just now am I realizing that I think I won this game. Oh, sick. Dude, there's way more gold in this map than I thought. Did forget this one. Oh, shit, I won a fucking game of Age of Empires. Oh my god. Okay, so there's a lot of mistakes that I made, but that was like a classic matchmaking works game. Thanks, EXE Zealot. Okay, so I did some things early on that... Here's my playlist. That's a good song by Drum. Yeah, dude. Yeah, everyone should get on Spotify and look at my Ghostly Beats playlist. This is great. But this isn't what I wanted to open up. I was opening up Capture Age. I think, like... So... Ow. So, okay, let's see. So what was I pleased with in this game? I was... Let me just play through it in my head for a moment. So, going through the game over time, I was... The first thing that I did that I would describe as a... I don't want to call it a mistake, but something that went wrong is I have seen players who are way better than I, when they see that they have nearby deer that they can shove in, they will put more on food. They'll just do that. And then they'll delay the wood. And when I did that, I realized that, like, this is a really good example of, like, I think how my brain sequences things in terms of relationship to each other. So, like, for instance, oh, I normally get the house, and the house guy makes the mill. I think of this as one thing together as a unit. And if for some reason I build a mill early on to, like, get chickens or something, I gotta be careful because that house is gone. Because, again, I think of it all as one, like, chord that I play at the same time. So, when I did this, a bunch of things went wrong. Now, I don't think that's bad. I don't dislike that the shit went wrong. But what I want to do is I want to see the way in which it went wrong. So let's do this first. And I want to note something. Like, the way that I like to learn is I like running headfirst into a problem. And it hurts a little bit. And that hurt then provides the context that I can then use when I hit a solution, then I actually feel satisfaction. I'm like, ah, nice. And so I think that, like, for instance, the wrong way to think about this... hold on, there's a bot in here. Get out of here. Ban. No one click that link. No one do anything that that person suggested. Okay, let me try this again. I think the wrong way to think in this situation is... oh, that opening build felt bad, therefore I should just stick to my opening build. I don't know, that's like, I'm in love with someone and I'm too scared to ask them out, so I may as well get on Twitter and start an argument where I feel safe. No, run headfirst into the rejection. And keep doing it until you find the one. So, let's see here. Oh shit, I didn't mean to hit that one. So, here my rally point got screwed up. Because when I did the pushing, they went out the wrong side. And then, in this moment, because I was getting reorganized... Okay, so this is actually a really nice, I think, thing I'm going to implant in my brain here. If I get thrown off due to things getting rallied incorrectly... You know, because what happened is I tried to hit T to load up, then right-click on this, right-click, hit G to have the arrow people pop out and start harvesting right away. But my rally point was actually over here, so when they killed the deer here, they exited and went this way. So I'm just going to call this just like a basic mechanical error. I think I need to implant in my brain, hey, if you have a mechanical error, check your resources and make sure that you have the next sequence in your build lined up. I think I just need to do that, because 100% of all of my RTS knowledge tells me that no matter how bad things are going mechanically, just keep making sure your next steps are lined up. And then you can smooth things out. Because if you smooth out the mechanical awkwardness right now, the next step in your sequence might have been a house, and then you're housed. I could have scouted more aggressively with sheep. I tried not hotkeying my sheep this game, and I don't have an opinion on it. This was painful. So, okay. So, what I was... going through sequentially, I was displeased at that. I was pleased that I didn't overspend wood going up to feudal age. And because I didn't overspend wood going up to feudal age, I actually had the resources to do the small walls. I also did not really panic very much at the men-at-arms. I felt very good about that. when I saw that my opponent was doing a follow-up push, I was pleased that I just began to get skirmishers. But I wasn't really... Like, okay, so there's what was happening literally in Feudal Age, and then what was going on in my brain. I'm making mistakes mechanically, but my brain actually felt very organized in this game. So, like, I was not over fooding and pulling from wood. I had the right distribution. Right as in, I had a deliberate distribution. And actually, that's the word that I should just use a lot more when I'm talking about my Age of Empires play. I always want my decisions to be deliberate. It's okay if they're wrong, but I want to be in charge of my brain and my awareness of juggling all the shit enough to be making deliberate decisions. And then further, I would like to, over time, pick up what is right. But let's see. When I got to Castle Age, I was also very pleased with how I set up my economy. I got the numbers wrong, but the intention was go for 2 TCs and knights because I've been seeing a lot of archers. And then when I saw the cav archers, I said I will just expand. And then I forgot to get the siege workshop until I saw the castle and remembered what I was talking about earlier this week, which is I want to try to get more scorpions against cavalry archers with ballistics. And then I promptly built battering rams. That's just me hitting the wrong button. I like hotkeyed it. I hit my skort button, and then I got my little rammy boys. I don't know what happened. It's just like a brain fart. And I want to see something really fast here. If I go back to Age of Empires, how much damage does a castle do? Because I thought that the Scorpions had really high Pierce armor. Because if I go here, the Scorpion has 7 Pierce armor, okay, and a castle does... Oh. Does 11 damage. And if my opponent has upgrades, that means it's dealing like 12 damage, 13 damage. And 13 minus 7 is oftentimes a dead Scorpion. Huh. I see. I mean, so if he Garrett, like, let's see, how much life does one of these fucking idiots even have? Has 40 life? Is this the balsa wood they give to children to construct bridges in elementary school? 40 life? Are we kidding me? This is the shittiest. How much does the battering ram have? All right, 175 with 180 Pierce armor. Thank you. Let's build a catapult to destroy the enemy. How robust should it be? It should be about as robust as a man that can trip over and die. Okay, how much more robust than that? Hundreds of times? No, a little less than twice as good. Scorpion, Jesus. Holy shit, this is just Elmer's glue and hair. That's what constitutes a Scorpion. That's embarrassing. But okay, that now makes sense because, like, I just thought that castles did less damage. All right. Howdy, Dazer. Good to see you. Scorps are not really anti-building at all. Well, I understood that they were not anti-building. I thought that they were anti-pierce damage, which they are, but castles are just completely boss. So I had this brief little moment where I went, oh no, I don't have enough on food. And I didn't fucking panic. Very pleased with myself here. There's another thing that I was trying to keep up with, and I was mostly doing okay. Which is, I noticed that my wood was beginning to pile up a little bit. Let me see if I can explain this. If you say a villager is going to make a farm, that villager needs to come from somewhere. Like, if that villager comes from wood, then all of a sudden you have too few on wood. So one of the things that, by the way, Dazerg in chat, you're spamming a lot. If you could just talk more normally, this is not the channel to be doing spamming. I appreciate your enthusiasm, but we like full sentences here. But anyways, the numbers of things on wood and things on food I've been a little bit watchful of. But I was winding up with this problem where I would get wood, and then I'd have no workers nearby here to build farms. So then what would happen is I would pull them over from here to this. I would just get some disorganization where they were coming from, which would mess up my numbers. Then I was trying to keep the numbers good, but then I had too much wood just piling up. And because all my wood was piling up, every worker that would pop out of the town center, I would turn into a farm, but it still wasn't enough. So I'm really happy that I did a good job of just being ahead of this. So I think I lost 4 workers. 1, 2. Yeah, I don't know what that guy was doing on the outside. Oh, I thought I lost 4 here. Some idle TC time. And dude, look at this. I was so proud of myself here for, I mean, that, I just literally thought the house would live. I just am not used to some of the numbers, and that's like totally fine. But I was really pleased that I just didn't overreact to this. Like, I just calmly hit units, backed away. So let's see. I wound up losing a total of 4, but not at the time that I thought that I was. Let's see. That's fine. I don't even think I had a good place to wall. So I think that maybe I should just... I think from this position, the correct thing to do if I wanted to wall is just to, like, scoop in like this. And this is where I started to feel very confident about the early game. Alright, so... So at this point, I think that I'm not... what do I think? Huh. Always lead with the weak guy. I found some pickups here, which is nice. I'm surprised at how severe this differential is, but that's okay. I don't know why I didn't just peek around this side a little bit more. This was a little unnecessary for me to be here, but that's okay. Okay, so I was actually more behind here. Why is there such a huge resource collected difference? Because I'm noticing that it's like 9,000 versus 8,000. Oh, wait, isn't Romans the one to get just a bonus from everything? Yeah, that's insane. 5% compounding resource bonus is insane. Okay. And I actually felt okay here. Because I knew that I had killed some stuff off. I'd killed some stuff off, and their castle age was ahead of mine, even though I was heading to castle age. And with all that said, my assumption was that they just probably did not have enough economy. Well, Jesus, he actually had so much money. All right. My assumption of him not having the money to do things was wrong. This giant stone wall is so funny, though. Well, now I've actually caught up in resources collected, because Burgundians are totally juiced. So what was my opponent even doing? Just spamming cav archers? So they actually were. Okay, no. I'm reasonably accurate in my understanding of what was even happening. Gold mining and bodkin. Okay. And I spaced these. Oh, I thought that those would be closer to touching, but that's fine. Maybe a little closer would have been better. And then I scouted over here to be like, oh, nice, good job, plants. And now I'm pulling ahead in resources collected. another incorrect assumption that I made is that my opponent definitely had all the relics. I mean, I'm very lucky these two were just so shoved back here. There's another one, there's another one. Where's the other relic? There's one here, 2, 3, 4. Can't see it on this damn mini-map. Who sees it? Who sees it? Where'd this relic go? This is like Where's Waldo on hard mode. Does he already have it? What is this? Are there only 4 relics on this map? Am I crazy? I don't think my opponent has a monk anywhere. It's right fucking here. Here it is. You don't need to worry anymore. It's fucking here. There it is. Okay. So my opponent was actually all in? Okay, so this is, I think, a point where my judgment was severely off. So when okay. At this point in the game, okay, so here's where I'm having a mismatch in my brain. In my brain, there's the tactical decisions that I made here, which is like, I can't beat this shit, it's on the fucking high ground. This is going to die. I need to pull back. I need to accept that this is going to fall. I don't know why I assumed that these guys were out of range, but I just let a shitload of villagers die. So, here's my question. The thing that was happening in my head is my opponent has probably transitioned to a normal game. That was my assumption. And because I have been adding on a whole bunch of cavalry and I wasn't feeling very much pressure, I was like, okay, because I'm not feeling much pressure, that must mean that they are going for something long-term. And because they're going for something long-term, then I should go for something long-term. I'm going to go for my 4th TC, blah, blah, blah. But, like, I see this castle. If I see a castle at this... Or, fuck, let me ask my question differently. At this point in the game where I get surprised by a castle, should I, like, at this phase, conclude that my opponent has to have done something all in? Like, should I assume that my opponent has sacrificed a ton of resources here to do this? Like, because I have never gotten a castle at my front. Like, we're 30 minutes into the game, so this doesn't feel like I'm getting castled early on. Alright. It's not necessarily all in, but it's super unlikely he's booming. Look at me, diligently building rams to counter the cav archers. So this is something that Hera was talking about yesterday. Don't try to do everything, just commit. So I was like, great, I'm just going to commit to knights. That's it. I'm just committing to knights. And then, you know, Scorps, of course. Dude, Scorpions fucking rule, man. I love Scorpions. Like, these skirms, I probably could have added in skirmishers more late game. I think that was great to go for the Scorpions. Because these guys do 6+2, and these have 7 from heaven. I actually didn't need to go forward, did I? Yeah, because I think this is where my just understanding of how much damage a castle did was wrong. Because this is 11+2. So let's watch what villain is clicking on, because I mean, I have 4 pierce armor, which is still not very much compared to 13 pierce damage. Yeah, this is actually super helpful. Because if I had stayed back, You know, these have 180 pierce armor, and these deal pierce damage. Is that right? Or is any range thing pierce? I assume as much. Interesting. Yeah, so this is great. This is the kind of thing where, like, I know castles are strong, but to what degree? This was a moment of, like, oh, they're very good against, like, all sorts of shit, and I just didn't need to do that. Fantastic. Nice. And I actually am pretty comfortable in crisis management states and games, so I felt good in this situation. Nice. This was actually kind of funny to me, is that in the same way that this is like the first time that I had ever bombed in with knights and scorpions in my life against castles like this. And great. It went horribly. And it went more horribly than I expected. And the second I got these trebuchets, it went about 10 times better than I expected. Because again, like, I had this mental model, my opponent has to be doing something long-term back home in the base. Has to be, and this just, like, this fell down so pathetically, so quickly. And, like, when this was here, I was like, these have to be full of halberdiers. Hey, I don't know, I'm pretty pleased with myself with this game. Nice. Singtao67, since Sean, I've been watching you in this content, for which I'm truly grateful, for maybe 14 years. Very excited to watch you play AoE2. Good luck and thank you. Hey, thank you. Thanks for the 14 years. That's not... I like uploading content, having it be free. I like that shit. Oh, I forgot. I opened up my phone and I forgot. I need to send this text. Oh my god, Arabia? I never play on this map. I don't think I've ever heard of this. Stars says, did you know Dan was the first partnered streamer? Oh, Stars. I was the first streamer on Twitch, period. Do you see the grays in my beard? Do you see how more hair is growing out of my nose than on my head? I was the first, yeah. When Justin TV was forming Twitch TV, they approached me and a number of other streamers to be the first streamers on the platform. Like DJ Wheat, me, I believe ItMeJP as well. Just like the first. I'm so... This is gonna be crazy for some of you. I'm older than this game. Whoa, 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 whoa. You go here, this and this goes here. Rally there. Gasp. No, Sean, no! Say it isn't so! Hold on. Oh my god. I raised my desk up when I was doing my reviewing of things. Are there any sheepsies here? Oh, yeah. Get on there, dude. What's the matter with you all? So I'm not going to push more deer over quite yet, because I want to find my other sheep. Oh, shit, my mouse is not locking. Aha! Fucking sheep. You're allowed to work. So where do we think my sheep went? Alright, so we have a bit of an issue. I think that someone has been thieving my sheepies. Not optimal, I understand. It is... I believe that I've been lamed. Am I crazy, or did I actually get all my sheep? I think I'm missing 2 sheepies. Farts. Ooh, that sucks. Alright. Okay, so we missed a deer over here. Okay, actually, I'm looking over. I'm looking over. Someone tell me, did I accidentally get sheep hosed here? Maybe I'm a crazy guy. Like, or did, I'm pretty sure I missed a sheep, right? I think so. I think it happened to me. No one knows. No one can know. How could they? Farthest sheep known to man. Oh, I fucking did it. One more time for the road. Where is this man? Gotta be somewhere this way. This is the best opening I've ever done in my life. Oh, this is not maybe the best one I've ever done. Who hit me? Let's try it. Whoops. It makes sense. No, I thought I did it. It's not ideal. Okay. Hit him! Hit him! Everyone go this way. Hit him! You've already lost too much. Oh yeah, this fucking behavior of this game. My control is not really good in this game yet. Oh, this is... No, this makes total sense, because this knight's gonna shit on my shit, right? Nice. Okay. See, most of the time what I do is I just go, boo, I guess I... Oh, I'm not building anything. Okay, sorry. I'm reading my interface wrong and everything. Most of the time I just go like, boo, and I just kind of go straight to Castle Age myself, but I've never actually, like, quite done this. I don't know why I'm not just chilling here. I have, like, such a huge army advantage. I know I'm a little slow on the controls, but that's okay. Oh yeah, high ground affects those fuckers too, huh? Team, fall back! Make sure this is secured. Ooh, I thought I hit this button. Turns out, ooh, I am feeding so hard. So these deal 10, and they have 3 pierce armor, and I deal 5, so I would lose like as bad as possible. I would venture a guess my opponent is ahead of me economically. It gives some. Alright. Didn't plan this out very well, did I? This. Dude, villain is like as turtle as can be. Is this not hotkey? It is not hotkey. Very good. Holy shit. Alright. Alright, well, I took up as much space as a person possibly can. Actually, who am I kidding? Uh-oh. Whoopsie fucking daisies. I love that we're just gonna together mutually agree that this little hole didn't happen. F. So I have so much fucking food. Oh, shit, you guys... Oh, I just didn't hit a button correctly here somewhere, huh? Alright, my macro has been... dog shit. Ooh, I'm building a mining camp. So loud. What is... What the fuck is happening? Why is this stuff here? All of you rally here. Except you rally there. You rally here. You get this. I just don't understand how this stuff got so disorganized. And I will tell you what I'm going to be doing. Trying to go up fast, so we go sell, sell, sell. Oops. Oh my god. Just make more villagers! Boy, I bounced this fucking really bad. It's okay. I have a plan. I'm a man with a plan. I mean, that feels sweet to click up that fast. I feel, in my mind's eye, as though I am gaming. What is happening? Why is the camera centering here? I will valiantly scout my base. Someone, where are my horses? Where are my horses? Where are my horses? Where are my horses? Someone tell me where my horses are. Where are my horses? What, are they under the ground? I'm holding 1-1. What is this? Where's the last place you saw him? Okay, that's actually so funny. Oh! They're locked out. No! Surprise! Not even I understand how I got aged up this fast. This is the entrance I wanted all along anyways, you fool. Oops, I forgot to keep making workers. I'm awful. %, faster does feel like kind of an important upgrade here. Getting housed. I love this mechanic. It's the best mechanic in the game. Because it reminds you that if you're having fun, you need to stop it. It's the same mechanic that powers Sonic the fucking Hedgehog, you know? You like going fast? Well, here are spikes, asshole. Such a good mechanic. Oh, look, they can slip right in. I don't think he's clicking that well. Yeah, I won. Yeah. Okay. I think my early game was fucking very good, and the second I started making archers, I was very bad. Archers with horses is, like, too much for my brain, I think. I think it's just too much for me. I think that if I wanted to do that, I could have just done skirmishers. I actually think I was at a massive disadvantage at that point in time, and I think I misread the game, and I think I misjudged what I could do with aggression. I thought that, like, my opening up until I began doing aggression was nice, and everything after that was fucking bad. It's so funny. The second my opponent made knights, and it, like, hit once against the archer, I was like, oh, I lose immediately, huh? And it's so funny. Like... Okay, so my opponent is Lithuanians. Now, I happen to know that Lithuanians get attack bonus for their cavalry with relics. I think. I'm like 90% certain. But I didn't look at what my opponent's civilization is in this game, nor in any game of Age of Empires 2. This is just not something that I perform when I'm streaming this game. When I hop into the game, most of my focus is on, wait, am I Burgundians? Ah. So, me going Paladins is really just a big dick move, I think. So I didn't get lamed, I just didn't look at this guy. Kind of self-lamed, as it were. Oh, I just space cadetted out and just didn't push the deer. That's so funny. Wait a minute, wait a minute, wait a minute, wait a minute. Hold on, hold on, hold on. Did I give villain the sheet? Where? It's because there's one here, here. Did I just screw up and, like, not get any sheet, dude? Dude, I'm so impressed with myself. I'm so impressed with myself. I didn't get 4 of my sheep, and my economy actually felt okay. I'm delighted. I mean, okay, hold on. This is fucking horseshit because they spawn far away and fuck the developers of this game, blah, blah, blah. But I'm, like, very happy that... Because, you know, you've probably heard me if you've been watching the last few weeks being like, I have to understand the economy. I have to understand the economy. I have to understand the economy. And if I don't understand how the economy balances and works, it's very hard for me to think. And so here, without having any of my sheep there, I still was able to, like, function. Fog mode. Wow. You can literally see it's dark along this tile. I mean, that's incredible. Look at that. Okay. So let's see what we thought about this game. I mean, there's being unlucky, and then there's things like the skill that one uses to mitigate luck. Like, so this is what happens. So I actually literally, right after he goes by, I'm like, where the hell are these sheep? Hey! So here's what went through my brain. I thought, well, if my opponent is going for a fast castle, which Market and Blacksmith would indicate as such, then, like, I should pressure them. And what I actually think that is dumb. I mean, I think I needed to get this archery range up way faster. And also, because I did this wall off, my archers just, like, couldn't get out. Because I didn't make a gate. Because I'm a genius. I mean, I'm being annoying. That's about it. See how my wood keeps getting high in these games. Okay, now here is something that is very disconnected for me. I assumed that my opponent was in much better position than they actually were at this point. My Wallen is so big. I actually don't even know how to do fucking Wallens properly. I just go all the way across the whole. Like, this is insane. I'm a fucking crazy man. Like, this is psychotic. Like, what am I doing? Fuck. I mean, I assumed that I was, like, about to lose. But, dude, look at me. I actually spread out all my guys. I spread out my guys. I also need to be better about scouting my own base. I also had no plan for where to place these town centers. I think I probably should have done, like, here or something. But, like, I forgot about this. Being naked. I just attacked the walls to death! Oh, that's so fucking humiliating. And then I just had more knights than they did here. Alright, yeah. Well, okay, so here's what's funny. Yeah, I couldn't have deleted this lumber camp for a TC because there is a hill right here. This is where I was thinking I wanted to put it, but then, like, this hill ruins everything. But yeah, like, the thing that's funny to me is that, like, I sent the scouts around because I was like, these scouts are just dead meat. There's nothing to do with them. And the scouts actually wound up pulling the knights back. Because, like, my opponent had 8 knights, but only 4 were up at my base. And I literally had so much food, because I think it's because I got that wheelbarrow thing earlier. I'm, like, wealthier than I expected. So I was just like, fuck it, I'm gonna click up, dude. Because I have to be behind, is what I thought. And I thought to myself, if I am being contained in, I don't feel comfortable going out and getting relics, so I need some sort of surge out onto the map. I thought this click up to Imperial was cool. I couldn't believe that he mind controlled my guy. I was so fucking insulted. Dude, I thought this boost to Imperial was sick. I thought I was a sick man for this. I thought I was disgusting, actually. Hold on, I'm texting my very favorite person. Alright, it's my wife. And it's not important, I just enjoy texting her, so I'm just doing that. Oh man, I thought this move to get for up to Paladin Pal was lit. Villain has 16, I have 21. Yeah, I thought I had more guys. Thought I had more horsemen. And, oh, Villain, actually, never mind. I think Villain might have been in a much better situation if they just, like, spent their money. And look, I got everything except my blast furnace. Yeah, and I'm 3-3 now. God. So, my opponent was in worse shape than I thought, and then wound up being in worse shape as time went on because they just didn't hit the button to build things. Alright, I'm going to use the restroom. Having to give solid mechanics carries on the seal. Yeah, no, I mean, like, a lifetime of playing StarCraft means I can hit my buttons, but I think my mechanics are still kind of mediocre, is how I'm feeling when I've been playing. I'll be right back. Be right back. I'm gonna run. I'll be swift like a bunny. I have returned. Dragoon voice, I have returned. Arena? Okay. 7, 14, 2. So, how can I adjust in order to get my bit axe earlier? Okay, so normally it's 7, 14, 2 going up to castle, but I'm Burgundian, so I'm trying to just see if I can come up with a plan of when I'm going to get my bit axe without screwing up my build. And I think I know. 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 Ah, shit. Every time I click back into the game, because, you know, when I'm, because I'm a streamer, when I'm done streaming, no, I don't want to do this. Well, in between games, you will often see that I will stop and chat and move my mouse out, and when you do that, it just stops screen locking. It's driving me insane. Okay. I'm gonna do this now. Oops, didn't load it up. Well, I shouldn't have done this forward like that. That's okay. I think I want to do this so I can get my bit axe upgrade way earlier. Nice. I want to check something in a moment. Oh, shit. Almost doing a good job. Almost doing, like, a really, really, really good job. 1, 2, 3. Twenty-three, 24. Oh, that's my main goal. Well, that actually kind of sucks a lot of ass. Ooh, I accidentally made up to 25. Shit. Okay, that's fine. You need to chop trees. So because I got that axe upgrade... I feel like I did this wrong. Thought I improvised it very well, but... perhaps I am but a crazy person. This is like way too many on berries, but... I should afford this. Ooh, shit, I didn't... I thought I queued this up like a billion times. Fuck. Yeah. So I now understand what occurred differently with my calculations. So let's actually just queue this thing up after I do this. One here, one here. What went wrong is, well, not wrong, but what went differently is if you make the mill there, normally you are doing less hunting, more burying. You eventually transition to 4 on the berries and on the hunt. Instead, I put everything on the hunt, which is fine. I see. Alright, he's rushing for... Rushing for the idols. The idols, sorry. The relics. So I basically have all the upgrades that I want. So I'm working my way to 18 farms right now. Just putting this nice little wall up. Where's my stone at? Right. Might even just do like a defensive castle. Oh, no, Sheriff, not with the meowing. Not with the meowing, Sheriff. Last thing I need is Sheriff meowing at me, man. Too much food, not enough wood. Just gotta chill and fallow wood for a second. I actually don't even know how much this costs. Sheriff, that's enough. Alright. See if I can see what's going on here. We're just going Paladin. My intentionality with this opening is like the best that I have ever done by such a wide margin. Very, very, very happy with it. And then knights go here. That's what I want to do. You know what, Loom? Why not? Why not, Loom? Oh, not even hockey. Oops. Should have built the castle back here. Also made some mistakes with my tech. That's okay. What the fuck is happening with my mouse? Fuck is an elephant archer? Where's the trebuchet? Right? I do not know what it is about. God dang unit. How much armor does this thing have? Not enough. Okay. This is so clumsy. So why am I making... Okay, I am making Cavaliers. Okay. Today I learned that I don't know what these units fucking do. I also didn't get my Burgundian Vineyards, which kind of hurts a bit. So let's sell some of this. Buy some of this. Oops. Buy, 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 buy. And I need to sort of reorient for a moment, because I misclicked some stuff. Yeah, let's do this. I did some serious bad misclicking, and that's okay. Oh, nice. Thought I fix this. The big issue is I'm just not massing up enough. Oh yeah, do this. Oh, I already fucked that up. Oh. Jesus. Why not? Why not? So, I need it. So, I am just getting wildly fucking disorganized here. And I need to just, like, pull it together a little bit. Okay, this is okay. So my super awesome late game tech, I just didn't get. So I'm going to hit this button a few times. Hit this a few more times. Hit this a few times. And I'm actually going to try to get this up. Oh yeah. So, I'm already mentally behind here because my brain is still stuck on get your Burgundian fucking mega tech up. So let me do this earlier on. And that's not correct. And then what I need to do is I need to bye-bye. This is actually probably unintelligent to put this here. It's okay. I actually need to be focusing on conserving my guys. This is elite skirmisher. I keep not conserving my guys fucking even a little bit. That's okay. We're gonna assume that we can multitask better than they can. This is my little move. Okay. We need to get this upgrade. Oh, I didn't get the vineyards yet. Okay. Why not? Dude, I am just throwing real hard here. With the placement of this castle, with everything. Burgundian Vineyards one time. Alright. Hey, we got the fucking thing! So let's do this. Woo, that was close. We almost didn't get our vineyards. Yeah, just chop. Alright, nice. Oh, I'm getting housed. I love getting housed. This is the best mechanic in this game. Alright, so I actually want to watch this fight. This is gonna sound weird, like, but I literally want to just see how hard it is to kill one of these fucking guys. Okay, that is, weirdly, that's one of the more helpful things that I've done in this entire game. I also have not been doing any reasonable job at all conserving my unit counts. Because I keep running things around. So, like, do this. We're almost certainly losing, but we're just going to keep playing. Oh, I thought I brought you guys in. Dude, halberdiers are so awesome in this game. Get them, boys. Alright, where's our market? Doesn't exist anymore. Okay. Alright, so let's find a space for a market. Nice. Actually have a lot of shit. Alright, so these guys can exit. I think I will need another town hall to replenish workers. Now, the thing that I'm really actually worried about now... Let's actually make you 5, you 6. This... is that I suspect... Oops, not you. Or you're supposed to be 6, you're supposed to be 5. So let's do this. So, where's the market? So then we're gonna sell some of this shit. Alright, and I need to make just a shitload of barracks. Because I'm nearly certain that what's happening is that my opponent is like... Let's do this. I'm nearly certain that Villain is going for, like, just a bunch of hussars and or knights and is going to shit on me later. This is so funny. And Villain has, like, way more funds than I do. He's emoting! Oh god, he's emoting! Elite battle elephants. I don't know what this unit is. Alright. Dude, this is almost why I wanted to start playing diversions, man. The elephant is a badass unit. So I should rotate these over. So there's two different kinds of elephants. For some reason, I don't know why I thought this, but I assumed that every civilization only got one elephant. So there were a number of things that fell apart, and I know exactly when they fell apart. And I thought the opening was actually pretty awesome. Let's see. So, like, the opening I felt really good about. Let's do this. So, here's the big mistake that I feel like I made. I needed to make my castle inside here. That's what happened. I needed to make it inside of here. Because when this happened, what happened is my focus cracked. Because I was going, wait, but if this is here, wait, what about my vineyards? Wait, I need to go around. Oh, wait, this is getting hit. Like, if I had just had the castle up once Imperial Age hit, I think I would have been completely fine. And I sort of set myself up for it. But so they went for relics. And I've seen stuff like this. There's 3 elephants. One is melee, one is ranged. Actually, what faction was my opponent even playing? So let me just pause this. We're going to go back to Age of Empires 2. Let's see. We do this. And then we go to... What faction was villain? Is this thing Bengalis? So there's an elephant archer. Okay. Battle elephant. Elephants just have a lot. Oh, and there's armored elephants. He gets every elephant? Oh, dude, I gotta play the Bengalis. Dude, this is awesome. Dude, anything that says 140 is so sick. We need an elephant monk. Yeah, where's the elephant castle? Where's that? All right, let's see here. And if I go... You want me to check out? You got it, Mossy. Ooh, elephants get huge. Villagers monks takes 10% less population space. Oh, I love economy. Dude, and you get ballista elephants. Oh, yeah. So, I almost did... Okay, so this is something that, in retrospect, I'm quite happy about. I built this mill early on because anytime I see chickens, I just build my mill there. Now, normally I would have 4 on berries and a bunch more on the hunt, which means that the berries and the hunt would kind of dissipate at the same time, but this is actually correct, given what I did. By the way, Hamathon, I have to call you out for being a sweetheart. Let me just read this question out loud. Listen to how thoughtful this is. It says, a thought, not meant to be pressuring or demanding at all. I just would love to see you finish your Baldur's Gate 3 run at some point when you have time, but I'm also quite enjoying the year of RTS. But I do miss old Nutby. I would like to see how the story ends. Dude, Hamathon, this is like the most thoughtful way to ask a question a human can. Because first of all, you preface the request saying, I'm not trying to pressure. But then, what you didn't do is say, when are you going to? Which is immediately a form of pressure. You said, I would love to see X, Y, Z. Ah, that's so good. And also noting other just descriptions of your current space, you know, just like, oh, I'd be cool with Year of RTS. I'm enjoying that too. That's so good. That's fantastic. Examples, oh yeah, what are anti-examples? Anti-examples would be things like, when are you going to do this? When are you going to do that? Why haven't you done... Like, here's the thing. If you ever make a question that is, why didn't you do blah? Why haven't you? Couldn't you just... Why didn't you... If you're ever doing that, you can probably just turn your why not question into a declarative sentence. And like, it's like just super helpful. It's like, hey, why aren't you finishing your campaign? It's much easier to say, I'd love to see you finish the campaign. That's great. Superb. So let us see here. So Villain and I are both going for 3 TC. Detective Paul Mango is a little bit behind in resources collected, which surprises me a little bit. I would assume that I would have been ahead. Oh, I'm sorry, I didn't see the 4th. Never mind. I don't understand why I'm ahead, actually, in worker count, but behind in resources collected. I don't know. Probably small enough. So I'm less concerned about what Villain is doing, and more just concerned about what I am doing. Because this is just resources being spent that, you know, somewhat indifferent towards. Yeah, so I look at this. I'm clicking up at the time when I wanted to click up. I think that here's the issue that I did. I need to have started my castle right here. Because I've sacrificed map control to do this boom. And I now can describe exactly what went wrong in my brain. Here's what went wrong. Normally, I build my stables in this front area. And then I build my, whatever my counter unit is, out here or out here, wherever it is that I'm taking up space. So, you know, if I build my castle here, I'll build a bunch of archery ranges here, or barracks, whatever I deem to be the right thing. And so, I also did it again. I overbuilt. Maybe this is actually okay. Maybe it's okay. Maybe going to 50 is fine. But anyways, normally I do castle and trash unit production out here just because I want to have as much space here as possible for my little farm and stuffs. So here is the moment where things went a little weird. So suddenly, my Imperial Age finished. And I think I did a good job getting to Imperial Age. I did a poor job. No, actually, you know, I did have too many farms. Probably I need to just keep 40 as a number in here. Yeah, so what was happening here in my brain is a couple of things. So in my brain, I'm like, I need to take up the space to be able to build the trash units. And I actually hit Imperial Age faster than I'm used to, which is kind of hilarious. I was almost startled. I was like, oh my God, I'm Imperial Age. And so I started to move out here, and then when my opponent's castle was here, what happened is my brain started to go, I'm not sure what I should do here. Should I build my counter things here? Should I do my counter things here? I think I have too many, or maybe I just need to be making more knights. Should I have my knights going forward? And any amount of time that I'm spending doing that is time that I'm not spending executing on whatever thing it is. And that actually, honestly, takes up a lot of time for me. I don't know what it's like for you, but for me, whenever I'm like, what do I want to do here? Almost always I'm doing that outside of the game and doing minimal of it inside the game. So when I feel like I need to do it in the game, it's just like, I'm sure you can see a graph of like my APM plummet. I did have less idle TC time than my opponent, so I'm feeling cool about that. So I just said, I'll do this, and this entire time I was thinking two things. I was thinking, man, I really wish that I had gotten this done earlier, and the other was, I really wish that I had not built so many farms. Oh, Ghosty, I'm so stupid. Yeah, I didn't answer the question. Yeah, Hamathon, I don't know when I'm going to be finishing Baldur's Gate 3. I'm sorry, you asked the greatest question ever, and then I literally got distracted by the game, and this is the best question ever. This person's great. And what happened to someone else is like, what's an anti-example? Then I went down that path, and I just forgot about the question in the first place. Thank you for reminding me. Yeah. I genuinely would love to finish that game. The problem in my life that I'm having right now is what I need is like a month where I'm doing nothing but no life in Baldur's Gate 3. And I don't know when that month is going to happen. That's my life pickle right now. Wait. What? Hold on, sorry. Oh my god. Give me 1 second. Okay, sorry. But yeah, no, if I ever have a month where I have nothing going on in my entire life, I'd love to do that. That'd be kick-ass. But here, I just didn't have enough wood. And because I didn't quite balance my economy correctly, I think that I actually, for some reason, I've always had this... I haven't thought about it, but my brain has always been like, if you ever have wood, turn it into farms. And I've just been an autopilot for that. And so then when I saw this unit, I wasn't quite sure what to do. I think this was good. But I had pulled all my stone miners, and I ran out of repairing capabilities. And then I accidentally made a round of the wrong unit. But yeah, at this point, I was so much like, oh shit, I should have gotten my counter units up. Maybe I should get the castle up. Wait, I need Burgundian Vineyards up. This is where, like, my brain was trying to spend time thinking, okay, if I want to get my Burgundian Vineyards, then I need to get the castle up, and I should probably get some defense up. And literally, just the amount of time it takes for me to think through that. Once this was up, I was like, okay, I should probably be getting counter units. Let me think through that. Where's the space for that? Because, again, my brain just links this together. So, I mean, overall, I'm really, really happy with how this game went. That was awesome. Like, that's one of those weird games where, like, I lost, but I know exactly what was happening in my brain. It doesn't bother me. I don't know. I think that, like, one of the good parts and bad parts of an RTS game is a lot of it is you're just playing against yourself. You're not actually playing a game to deal with, you know, what your opponent is doing to you. It's like you're just trying to figure out what's going on in your own brain to be able to make the decisions and so on and so forth. Who's an announcement? Wait, it's 12 days to go? Oh, I see. Probably 12 days for Ladder. Sorry, I just saw an announcement. Oh. Sly Fishies is so glad Daniel's playing Burgundian is one of my favorite civs. Well, let me tell you, what I want to do soon is learn the Persians, man, because I'm all about the elephants. Because as someone who emotionally relates to elephants. Wait, they don't have the siege elephant? Oh, never mind. Screw them. Oh, I didn't hit. I'm ready. I'm the worst player of all time. I'm so sorry. Okay. I feel really good about this game. This is going to be good. Detective Paul Mango is on the case. I told you I'm gobbling up that EO. Oh my god. I knew I was feeling so good. Alright, I don't know if I actually get any ladder points from that. Hey, I get 34. What do you know? Oops, wrong buttons. Wait, did I see that right? Oh. Was that wrong? I actually thought my ELO was like 1050 or 1100 or something like that. Plus 3 first for the session, not the game. Oh. I don't really play for ELO. You know, allow me to quote my brother, who rules. Unless he's pissing me off, in which case, fuck that guy. But, ooh, missed hotkeyed this. Which is, you know, when we were young and we played StarCraft. You know, like, you'd want to win every game, right? You'd just constantly be trying to be, like, the best player ever. Have some sort of insane win rate. And I remember as a kid, I would get, like, upset. Where'd the sheep go? Wait, did I screw this up? Oh, there's the sheep. Shit. Alright, I made a mistake. It was a good story, but I thought I lined all that stuff up. Alright. At some point, I will tell this damn story. 9? Wait, I have 9 villagers on here? I'm sorry, I gotta stop telling this story. I'm actually just thinking about me and my brother playing StarCraft as kids growing up. And I'm, like, not paying attention fucking at all to this. Shit. Get in there, guys. Get on your lost brethren. Wow, what a dogshit placement as well. Excellent. So far, so good. Dude, I've done this, like, 4 times. You're allowed to mine the wood! Where are my deer? Found him. Once I have mental wherewithal to actually think. Shoot! I know. So we're just gonna have a slow feudal. It's fine. All right. Now I'm gonna finally get this thought out. It's an important thought and a hard one to get out. You can imagine how hard it was for me to think through this. How? How is that possible? Go, go, go. So there's this idea when I was a kid, which is like, or I think a lot of people when they're new at games. Oops. Oh, that's cool. You can get, like, your workers to teleport? I'm telling this fucking story on Feudal Age, dude. Alright, sorry, I'm just getting distracted by things that are occurring. You can, like, move your workers around. That's, like, super sick. Alright, I fucked this up so bad. That's fine. Fuck you. Fuck you! Alright, we had a number of good games, and it appears that this is the one where my focus is now drained. It's gone. We don't have any focus anymore. When I was a wee lad. I didn't hit this button. The whole reason I did what I wanted to do was to hit that button early on. Right, we're in hard improvisation territory. You know what? We're gonna get another worker. Nah, we're just gonna suffer. We're just gonna be in pain for a little bit. There's 4 over here? Since when does that happen? Clicked up on 20. Never didn't have it. Alright. Go! Become Woodful! You're not going to believe this, but I now have brain space to tell the story. Okay, so when my brother and I were wee lads, we kind of had this idea of like, oh my god, I want to win every single game of StarCraft. I want to like, you know, oh my god, I'm 15-1 on the ladder. Oh, I'm so awesome. Oh my god, I can't wait. And then you'd like start to get up to your MMR, where you deserve to be, and you'd start losing. And then you'd be like 20-22. And you'd be like, oh, this is the worst shit ever. Alright. I'm never finishing this story. It's over for this story, just so you know. I will tell the story afterwards. It's a good story. It's a good story. Nice, good house, nice. Dude, those things are just feeding hard. Well, well, well. This isn't quite a pickle. I know that's a long distance to travel. Skirmishers are overpowered. I don't actually know how well or poorly this exchange goes. I thought that was okay. Not my finest work, but, you know, it's something. Dude, that story ruined this game. Never storytell if you're a streamer. I'm gonna delete this. I know it's a little weird, but... Bidaxe, getting researched. So, I mean, I assume Villain is going really hard, really fast for... like, a giant... amount of archers or something. Oops, not this. I assume that he's going straight up to castle. And I assume that we are, like, insanely behind. Oh, you know, why not? Why not try to defend that? I'm very surprised we're not immediately dead. Very, 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 very shocked. I feel like I should be dead. Daisies. I should have been doing this more aggressively. Trying to save up as much as I can to then go for Castle Age. Why is my opponent just not a Castle Age yet? I'm completely confused. I was 100% confident that I was completely, totally host. That was slow as hell. Good job. Not a lot of kills, but... Oops. Great. Oh, I see. Okay. I know I'm supposed to want to get ballistics, but... Concern right now is siege showing up, so I'm going to make sure that I'm getting stone. I'll just get this, dude. Okay, fuck you. We're defending for a long time. Nice. Woohoo! I read it correctly. Oh, there were spear guys in there. What the whole fuck is happening with this fucking asshole? That is potentially bad news. This is fine. I think I have to just stick on feudal for a long time. Not feudal. This age. Whatever fucking age I'm in. I need to be on this for a while. Okay, question. What is the hotkey for unloading relics? I don't know what this hotkey is. I have no idea. I need to run away from here. Ungarrison relic. Oh, okay. Trying to solve too many problems at once. This is the actual problem I need to solve. Looking for gold on that outside edge. There it is. Not that I exactly need that. Not that that's like the main constricting resource right now. Oh, these things fucking shit on my stuff. Whoa! Whoa! I'm now learning the power of this new unit in my life. I mean, basically, I'm just in Captain Time Buying mode, you know? This is obviously a fucking disaster, but we're hanging on, hanging strong. Best as we know how, at least. Oh, I wonder how long those have been there. Oh, let's go this way. I mean, I'm just literally going to wait as long as humanly possible to do anything. Alright. Go, 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 go. Why are they doing that? Think I lose? Not 100%. Yeah. Nice. GG. So, dude, this game was actually quite funny to me. Because, like, what happened is I started telling a fun little story and then just zonked out in the middle of my opening build and got completely fucked. And then I was like, I think I got it. I think I'm stabilizing. And then all of a sudden, Imperial Age hit, and there you go. All right, so let me tell you the story. Let me tell you the story. So, the thing is, like, when I was a kid, my brother and I first started hopping on and playing StarCraft. You know, like, we wanted to win every game. Now, when I'm talking like 7th grade, you know. And I remember I would, like, make an account and play on the StarCraft public servers. And then I would get, like, 5 wins, 6 wins, 7. I'd be at 10-0, and I'd be like, yeah, this is awesome, hell yeah. And then I would lose a game and be 10-1, and I'd be devastated, because my beautiful, perfect record was gone. Ah, alas. And what wound up happening is I would just make a brand new account, and I would just keep playing. And get that to, like, 11-0, and then lose. And be like, oh, shit, my perfect record. And I always hated that. I mean, even up into high school when I was playing on, like, World Game Tour and stuff. And I would get to, like, 40-4. And, you know, on WG Tour, you start just pairing against people that have the same rating as, or roughly your same skill level. So you start evening out. So I'd go like 10-10, but then I'd be like 55-15, and I'd be like, oh my god, fuck! This sucks, man! And I would like take it really personally. And there's this idea that, you know, for me it took a while to actually get, which is like, don't play to win the game, play to improve your rating. Don't play for the win, play for the rating, right? Try to figure out how to make your rating go up, and so on and so forth. And like, I was sharing this story at the end of that previous game, because, I don't know, the last game lost just doesn't I feel like I lost to myself, not the other person, due to some of my errors and so on and so forth. And I feel like the more that I would, like, play competitively, even playing for the rating, I think is wrong. I think that, like, if you're playing for your rating, where you're trying to hit a rating benchmark, you're trying to hit a rating thing, it's like, it's such a distraction. Because, like, if you're playing for your rating, you're going to do things like be at, I don't know, if you're trying to hit 100 points or whatever it is, and you're at 96, you're going to do things like, oh my god, I need to, oh, if I could just cheese this once, if I just do my safe strategy and I just hit my 100, you know what's going to happen? You're going to hit your benchmark, and you're going to lose later, and there you go. Like, I don't know. And so for me, like, my entire perspective about just training and playing, like, I don't look at my rating. I don't think about it. I don't care. Because, like, if someone said, Sean, I've taken a sample of your hair, which already is a funny start to the story, and I've determined that you have 1800 elo or whatever, like, I don't know, like, it doesn't do anything for me. It doesn't mean anything to me. For me, the only things that I'm really focused on is, like, these little itches that I have when I play. It's like that itch when you're playing, where, like, for instance, I didn't quite understand what I was supposed to be doing if I determined that I couldn't deal more damage in Feudal Age. And I didn't understand what would happen. And, like, that's an itch where I'm just like, what's going on with my economy? That's the itch. That's the only thing I care about. And that's why when it's like, if I'm playing and my economy feels correct and feels deliberate, I feel really, really positive. Like this game. So it's funny, I was trying to tell this story, because I literally was talking to my brother last night. And, like, I didn't send a sheep back home. I had one back here, but then got confused, and I kind of, like, misrallied my sheep. And then I was trying to tell the story again, and I, like, didn't send my sheep back. Talking and playing, it's, like, way too difficult for me. I need to just, like, be quiet and play. This earlier today when I was just quiet and playing, things were a lot better. But yeah, so at this point, like, I've already been thrown off. Like, I've already been housed. You know? But there's a number of things that I was really quite pleased with. Like, first of all, having 4 here, I did not intend to have 4 here. I also forgot to get my Burgundian upgrade because I was distracted. So I had, in a weird way, less wood and less food than I would have intended to. Yeah, see, look, there it is. There I finally do double bit axe. But, like, I've already had, like, a full minute of idle TC time. Gross. I built this because why not? But then it was at this part that I actually was quite happy with a number of things. First of all, I recognized that I should have been a lot earlier on my click up timing. So I might have had a full wall here earlier on. But because I was like, I don't know, I guess I'll just build this lumber camp because I YOLO'd it. Now I'm low on wood for being able to get my structure that I need. And so there's, I think, one thing that I was happy about. I just waited and quick walled in response. Totally right. But here, because I botched some of my early food decisions, like I just oh, yeah, and because I built this lumber camp, again, I am just a little low on wood to be doing the things that I want to be doing. So this I actually feel totally fine with, but I think that something that I need to do is if someone does this, I just need to get the archery range right away. What went through my head was, maybe I can cut off the archers. This was a panic decision. I just don't need to do this. But, like, literally it took me so long to start this archery range. But, critically, I did not panic. This was okay. Dude, here's the thing. There's a difference between knowing something on paper and feeling it. Like, the second this skirmisher was out, I mean, like, I just fucking shat on this. This was crazy. And also, my scouts were sufficiently low that that just trade wasn't good, but for science, you know. Now, here is where I don't have any conception of where my opponent is at in terms of their finances. So it looks like they are broke on wood. So it's not like they had 800 wood that, oh, if they'd done better, they could have gotten that thing set up. So, okay, so this was my first mistake. I think this is representative of not understanding what it means to commit to skirmishers. Because I think that this is just a bunch of resources wasted. If this instead was building a bunch of farms, or even building a market to click up faster or something, that would have been better. But, like, I got this. 175 wood doing nothing. How much floating wood? I think maybe the Force Town Center. I'll look, because like that's more of an actual strategy question, which I care less about at this point in my learning. Yeah, like I got this. I could have just clicked up and done the exact same thing anyways. I could have clicked up so much sooner. Yeah. I almost handled this okay, I think. So here's the thing. In this engagement, I did not quite appreciate just how impactful the range differential is. Because I have 4 plus 1. And they have 5 plus 2. I mean, that's a full 2 range where they just get to shoot at me uncontested. And again, this is one of those things where, like, there's a difference between knowing it on paper and then feeling it. Dylan also got a 3rd TC. Okay. Yeah, if I had simply done what I said earlier, not gotten this, not spent the food on it, clicked up, then got this, then got the second thing, I could have been fine. Okay, so I actually did have a correct understanding of what was happening here. Too much food. I think if I click up and I'm going skirms, like, I don't need to be so committal. So in my head, I was like, okay, I'm going to defend for a long time and macro up. And get castles, get all the good stuff. I mean, I did some misclicks here, but... Wow, my opponent just crisply went up to Imperial Age. So... Leonidas says, yeah, but then you got 4 TC and needed a lot of food. Well, it's kind of like I got the 4th TC because I was like, whoops, I need a way to spend this food. As opposed to being, like, deliberate. But, like, so there are obvious statements like, Sean, don't get distracted in your Dark Age and fuck your build up badly and so on and so forth. And get the skirms earlier during the rush and so on. But, like, if I am behind, I actually have never spent time thinking about how to deal with someone going for Imperial Age. I just literally have never even thought about it. Like, when my opponent got Imperial Age, I was like, oh, I guess you can, like, pressure and just have Imperial Age fast, huh? So it's like the first time this has happened to me. Like, I'm trying to think about... like, let me see if I can phrase this correctly. Suppose that my opponent has map control with archers as their base unit, as in this game. How am I supposed to think about this? Well, I'm supposed to think I can get skirmishers to defend this, because they're a cheaper trash unit. I can macro behind, but I should also be getting a siege workshop, because siege workshop pushes can come in. I might also want to get monks, because they can get knights to kill my skirmishers, so I want to make sure I'm dealing with that. And so, like, this is... It's like, yeah, I want to be booming, but here are some things to consider in case of pressure. Like, this is how to... this is how I'm thinking about this. Like, there's this kind of network of possibilities and things to consider, and I feel totally comfortable with that. How do you even think about the risk of someone going up to Imperial Age? Like, for instance, when I'm behind here, I went, oh, I'm going to go 4 TC. And I don't know. I assume back of napkin, I lose this 100% of the time. But, like, I don't actually know how to beat trebuchets with a bunch of archers. I literally have no idea how to beat this. Yeah, villain got insanely fast Imperial Age for me. You draw him down more castles TCs after he has imp, and you don't is a waste. It will just get Treb down. That makes a lot of stuff. That makes a lot of sense. So it almost feels like, in this case, I'm far enough behind that evaluating that doesn't matter. Unless I went like 2 TC and rushed for Imperial and just sat on my ass. Hell yeah. This fast Imperial Age thing was sick. Like, I want to try this when I'm being an archer gamer with Ethiopians. Let's build this castle over here. Dude, I walked right by this gold and didn't see it. Like, literally, it's like perfectly outside of my vision. I suspect that this was just guaranteed slow death at this point. I did what I could. But I guess that's that for me. Okay, so, I mean, the game roughly went how I thought it did, so that's awesome. Oh. If you had stand ground stack patrolled in, I don't know what that means, but figure it out next time. So I am going to be playing Age of Empires 2 all next week and the week after. And I will see you there, lovely gamers. That's it. Bye-bye.